In this video, you will learn how to write amazing LinkedIn articles to boost your LinkedIn profile's popularity, go viral, and attract the attention across the finance industry. Welcome to Economics Ethan. After 10 years in the investment banking industry, working at financial institutions such as Goldman Sachs and interviewing at major banks such as JP Morgan, Citigroup and Credit Suisse, I'm here to help you reach the pinnacle of success in the finance industry. Check out this disclaimer before we move forward with the great content. If you're applying for investment banking roles, you should include a LinkedIn article on your profile where you write an analysis of a potential merger, the potential merger opportunities, for example, in the healthcare sector. The healthcare industry has been very popular in the world in the last few years, and perhaps if you look at the major medical companies, whether it's GlaxoSmithKline, Pfizer and so on, think about how you could maybe write an article of how they could benefit from merger opportunities. These are the type of topics that are quite hot topics and they're interesting to write about, and you could talk about this from a finance perspective, the inefficiencies they could solve, the efficiencies they could gain from combining, say, their research and department division. So there's lots of different points you could bring up on this topic if you write a LinkedIn article on this. If you're applying for sales and trading roles, it could be good to write a brief article on a cost-benefit analysis in sales and trading of working through a remote work era, where you could say, what are the cost and benefits of working from home if you're sales and trading? You save money and time from travel, you can be a bit more focused in a quiet environment if you are trading from home. If you're a salesperson, however, there could be disadvantages. You will have limited client interaction. If you're in an office, it's easier to meet with clients and invite them over to your workplace office, rather than if you're working from home, you could be a bit isolated. It could be more difficult to speak with clients and to interact with them in a face-to-face basis. So that could be an interesting article you could write if you are searching for sales and trading roles, to show you are thinking about the changes in the industry in terms of more remote work. If you're applying for asset management or hedge fund roles, you could write an article on your LinkedIn profile about the hedge fund performance during the volatile markets in 2020 and what lessons could be learned in terms of investments and hedging, and how they could adapt for future instances of market volatility. This will show your expertise and how you're focused on how the market could adapt, how industries could adapt, and if you're working for a hedge fund, if you're applying for hedge fund roles, it shows what innovative ideas you could come up with them from a finance perspective. If you are finding this video helpful so far, remember to press like, subscribe, and click the bell to stay notified. If you're applying for private equity roles, you could write an article about investment opportunities in the innovative therapeutic CBD products that have grown in popularity in several US states. One thing that is good about private equity is that they are focused on venture capital or investing in new opportunities that other parts of the finance industry would typically be held back from, because they have, say, if you have a large investment bank, they have a lot of bureaucracy to go through before approving an investment. Whereas private equity firms, they're smaller, they have less bureaucracy, they can make more out there, more alternative investments without relying on a whole level of internal bureaucracy to approve that. So they can get very quickly involved in investing in innovative CBD products, which has become popular in the US, or alternative health and medicine type investments. So that's a good thing to write about. You could research the CBD industry, you could talk about recent changes there, the recent popularity amongst celebrities to invest in this industry, and how private equity firms could benefit from getting involved at a more early stage. If you're applying for management consultancy roles, you could write a LinkedIn article on your LinkedIn profile about how finance firms could review their client onboarding procedures and make them more efficient. Management consultancies, they get involved with various finance firms to help improve their processes. Now, I can tell you from working for over 10 years in the finance industry at various investment banks that a major issue they have is a very long onboarding process. So when a new client wants to join the firm, They have to deal with a lot of paperwork, a lot of long processes that can be quite frustrating and stop them from trading and getting involved in generating revenue for the company firm that they're joining, because they have to do all this paperwork, all these background checks, and it can go on for months. Now, if you want to work for a management consultancy that works directly with finance firms, you need to think about efficiency. And I'm giving you quite a clear example here, the inefficient process of onboarding new clients. You could do some research around this, read various finance news articles about this, and then write a brief LinkedIn article talking about 2 or 3 key points on how you would help make the process more efficient. Maybe it could be more automated. Maybe the paperwork could be summarized in a shorter format rather than long documents for the client's legal department to read. There's so many different solutions here, and I hope you come up with some good ideas and help any finance firm or management consultancy you hope to work for. If you're applying for finance or accounting roles, you could write an article on recent accounting regulation and the impact on finance markets. You could talk about IFRS 9, IAS 9. You could look these up yourself, look at different finance accounting regulation, how this impacts the industry, how you could help companies adapt to this, whether it helps things or which companies it could help or create more problems for, more bureaucracy and inefficiencies for. So look at accounting regulation and analyze this in a bit of detail. Think about different finance firms, and you could write a brief article on this, and that would be a great thing for you to do. So accounting regulation, unlike some of the other areas that we went through, there's always changing new regulation there. So there's always some topic to cover. So it's an important and interesting part of the industry to get involved in. If you're applying for a cryptocurrency role or maybe a fintech firm, there's lots of new risks in financial innovation. There could be money laundering of people using cryptocurrency to launder money. There could be barriers to entry and understanding. So you could talk about what are the risks, what are the challenges of cryptocurrency. You could focus on various money laundering news articles and talk about the risk of money laundering there. You could talk about the barriers of entry into the industry for people who don't understand how the technology works. So these are various interesting aspects you could focus on. As you can see, once you think about LinkedIn articles and writing your own LinkedIn article to improve your personal professional brand, there are a ton of ideas you can come up with. And don't feel too worried. If you want to stand out from your competition, it's important to get involved in writing articles for your LinkedIn profile to show the process, to impress recruiters and hiring managers who will be reviewing your profile. So think through these ideas. Have a second watch of this video, pick one of the ideas, get started with doing some research and writing your own LinkedIn profile. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Do you want to have a successful LinkedIn profile that allows you to leverage a high 6-figure salary career? Take the first step with our LinkedIn Leverage Masterclass. In this masterclass, you will learn the top 10 action items to improve your LinkedIn profile, 12 top secrets to help your LinkedIn profile attract the attention of top finance firms, as well as a step-by-step guide from writing your profile from the outstanding openers to an excellent experience summary section to remarkable LinkedIn recommendations, as well as so much more. The masterclass also includes 2 bonuses: over 50 examples that you could use as a template for your own LinkedIn profile. And we also have a LinkedIn article writing guide so you can go viral on the platform through writing great articles. An alternative service we offer is a LinkedIn profile writing service where we'll write your profile for you, so that can make the process even easier for you. If you're still not sure, we offer a 15-minute free discovery call so we can discuss with you how we could help your career in a variety of ways, so we could speak to you over that call. Thanks for listening. Please leave a comment below with your questions and thoughts. I hope you found this video helpful, and you can learn more by checking out all these career playlists on your screen right now. I look forward to speaking to you in the next video.